What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Wheat Thins FC video. Top 100 in the Sorare month-long championship to start out, which is awesome. Awesome. So, I don't know how this is going to go, but you can see on the screen we finished 99th, which, according to the thing, gets us 2 tickets to a game of some kind, just any game, it sounds like, in Europe, which that would be pretty awesome. 438 points. You can see we only pick up 3 decisives. And actually, what's funny is we got the captaincy wrong. We could have picked Leno. Xavi Simons had 1 more point than Son, and Mickey Van de Ven actually had 10 more points than Heung-min Son. But a great lineup across the board and a really strong start. Really quick, you can see in the top right corner, we actually crushed this game week. We have a card reward and 2,300 essence. I mean, plus we're going to get 1,500 essence, or common essence. I'm really loving it, but where I want to show y'all is this here, which is underneath, and you can't, again, I got to keep moving my camera back and forth here, is look at the relegations. The relegations are killing me. We got 2 promotions, sure, it's fine. And yeah, I mean, we got great essence and we got a card out of this, which is a tier 1 limited, which will really help play in season limited, but 7 relegations, and it was all over Twitter or X this weekend, which was a bunch of commentary on DNPs. And I know that there were some polls that were ran, like, do you think subs should be a thing, rolling locks, all this stuff. As I scroll across all the common lineups there, and I was surprised to see a lot of people said that they didn't like subs. I want subs in the game. I think subs are absolutely beneficial, and I would prefer, obviously, rolling locks. I think rolling locks are more important than subs, just because then I would be able to, like I said, lock in a lineup potentially, um on some level as the games, progress. But the game week locks on Friday, I wasn't aware Lamine Yamal wasn't playing until the Saturday morning when I wake up to watch the games for the Saturday. So, it's frustrating. I didn't know Hakan Haraldsson wasn't playing. You know, it's just a little bit frustrating across the board, but like that to me is difficult, And so I won't say anything about these ones down here. These are my own, like you can't, you know if Hugo Larson or Malo Gusto aren't going to play in the under 23. So, like, getting relegated here doesn't mean much for me as far as, like, oh, this is a DMP. I think the one that really frustrates me the most is Yamal, and then Haraldson was similar, as far as not knowing their injury status and their availability to play in the game week. But I think that was the most frustrating part. Like, this is my number one lineup, and yeah, I don't get relegated here, but I I don't get a prize, and I had a great lineup. I'm 77 points away from at least some assets. I mean, I'm 150 points away from a lot more. But there might be a game week where it's worse for me. And so I don't know where y'all stand on the whole DMP not DMP thing, but I'm here uh for subs or rolling locks or whatever the solution is. But as it sits currently, I just don't think that it's sustainable. Now, you'll see down here, we had an interesting time in the arena. I thought Rodrigo would play before the Champions League games for Real Madrid. He did not. He actually started the Champions League game today versus Marseille. So that was kind of funny. And then we finished first here in this arena. So out of the 4 arena lineups we entered in rare, we're gonna pick up 650 essence. So 400 minus the 650 that we win because we had 400 entries. So we're gonna end up with 250 plus essence out of the arena entries. And I'll say this: I don't know if I'm gonna play maybe more than 2 arena lineups going forward, We've got, just different things. Like I knew this is a bad lineup for this goalie, Aguirre Zabala. He's on Valencia. I knew this was a bad lineup for me. I knew this was a bad lineup across the board. Ollie Watkins away to Everton, I knew was not a great choice. Brighton away to Bournemouth. I know Jorginho Ruder was not a good choice. I did not foresee Matej Kovar 5-3 PSV versus whoever this is. Actually thought these two would play. I actually thought this lineup would be okay over here that finished 10th. um, but maybe I only play two lineups moving forward, so we'll just have to see. Elsewhere, just some other pieces within All Star. This is All Star down here. We're getting relegated. So, bit of a mixed bag this week, but we are going to get a card out of this, which is awesome. So, I'm going to claim my rewards now, and bang, there we go. So we got all the essence and we got the card. Let's do the card. Tier 1 limited. Super exciting. Okay, and it's at a champion, which is really good. We need something cool here. Let's see how we do. Defender, Morocco. Marseille. Oh, ho, ho. Knife Aguerd. Oh, interesting. I will say I was this close to thinking it was Hakimi, but then my brain was like, no, Hakimi has to be a star card. That is a interesting card to get. Okay. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Let's take a look, y'all. Let's take a look. We've got. Oh, he's not gonna show up. He's not gonna show up. No. How do you spell it? Knife? I don't even know. Okay, we'll come back to that because I want to take a look real quick in the bottom left here at what do we got down here? We're crafting more cards this week for sure. We got 2,300 rare essence. I think we craft one card. One card, we save the rest. We have 1,800 limited essence, and I think we go for it. We'll take a look. We got mostly champion essence here, and we got some Prem and some champion essence here. Okay. We'll do this one first. We'll do 1,000 rare essence. We earned it. We did a great job. Special T2. All cards guaranteed to be at least a tier 2 or better. Okay. Um, you know what? We're gonna go with the Siri option again. Give me a number 1 through 7.
A random number between 1 and 7 is 6.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't do 1 through 10, but we're doing number 6. Click to confirm. Kim Min Jae. Is he any good right now? Oh man. Oh, he is doing really well. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. We could have got a lot of different choices here. Wow. Holy. Javi Guerra, Tino Livramento. I don't know who Bolaru is, but I'm glad we didn't get him because he's MLS and their season's about to be over. But wow, look at the options. We got a great center back. I think he'll come back in and play quite a bit. That is a great card. And what's cool about that is goes with the Alfonso Davies card that I already have right here. So we have two defenders in the Bundesliga, which that could be really interesting for me. So let's go back. I think we craft the limited card. We just took a look at that. That's a good card. A T2 or above. I really like that. Oh, we're getting another one. Special T2. Okay, well this time we're going to do 1 through 10. Pick a number 1 through 10.
A random number between 1 and 10 is 8.
Okay, 8 it is. And I always would count from the top left and then across the bottom row. So 9 and 10. 8 is right down the middle. Here we go. Confirm. Ansu Fati. I have no idea how he's doing at Monaco. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I kind of love it. not playing at all. Not sure how that card is even even a tier two, considering not playing at all. But I think we take it. We're definitely taking it because still 22 years of age. Say what you will, Ansu Fati, in my opinion, has such an upside. And yes, we will be adding to the gallery. I love that. That's great. So now we've got, and there's Naif Agerd. Just takes a second to get added. But look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's why. Look at that. Look at those last couple scores. No DMP. Oh, he had a head injury. Oh man, since September 14th, he just got injured. Well, that's not fun. Oh, crap. Delayed reveal. Delayed reveal. It's fine. But come on, baby. Add in. Oh, okay, well, we'll just search up Kim Min Minjai? Minjai? It's got to be Kim Minjai, right? Maybe we just search up Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. Okay, well, Kim is not there, but let's go scout Kim, and then we can close up the video here. Uh, so if we scout Kim Min Jai, they have to pop up, right? Okay, they do not pop up. Nope, still doesn't pop up. Really weird. Oh, maybe because they're not starting. All I want to search is Kim Min Jai. Still not popping up. Okay. That is bizarre. Why don't we go Bundesliga? What is going on? Why is this player not appearing here? Um, Bayern Munich defenders. No, no, get rid of the starters part of this. Not here. Wow. Okay. Apparently the player doesn't exist. There it is though. See? Like, oh, you own three cards. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's back. Oh, there we go. That was a journey. Okay. Kim Min Jae. Oh, it's one word at the end. Min Jae Kim. Okay. Well, regardless, these are the scores I want to focus on, right? When he was playing last year for Bayern, top level player. Is he going to play a lot this season? I'm not certain, but like look at some of these scores. Like if you were to snapshot this run of form right here, wow. I mean, and the worst performances with his national team and still incredible across the board. We're talking, I mean, these are some Champions League matches for sure. PSG, Barcelona, some in the league. Benfica scored 100. Like this is a player right here on Sorare, for sure. Now, a lot of DMPs to start the season and then benched pretty frequently. Came off the bench and got an assist in a 6-0 win against Bayern Munich. Player doesn't look like he's playing a whole lot, which is a little concerning. There's some significant value here. Let's just hold on to the card and be patient. I think with injuries and a long season, we're going to see a card that really starts to play, and I'll be excited, especially now because we have two Bayern Munich players, both of them defenders, but I'm very excited about that. So really quick, I will show you my lineups for this awesome midweek here that we already have underway as Champions League kicked off today. You can see on the left hand side here, we're looking at, an okay lineup, but not great. A clean sheet and a 1-0 win for Tottenham Hotspur. Xavi Simons and then the two defenders and the goalkeeper. We got Pedro Porro, who did a pretty good job, but paired with some not so great scores, and Kovar losing 3-1 at Militao and a 2-1 win over Marseille. Richarlison doesn't get on the score sheet, so a bit of a wasted captaincy there, but just a bit of a mixed bag. Eze's captained in this fourth team over here on the right with Zubimendi. They get a 2-0 win, but neither player really goes crazy as far as a so rare score. So, remains to be seen. We still got the Wednesday games coming, and we got quite the lineups. I really am excited about the limited down here. You know, we had a real great shot here with Vinny Jr. and Xavi Simons, and then the Liverpool players. We'll see. And then this whole lineup, I still think, could really hit some highs. We have Gonzalo Ramos, Chan Uzun, and then just different things. I mean, I know Atletico is going to give Liverpool a game, so if we can get a surprise result for the Atletico Madrid players, that could really, really help. And then down at the bottom, we have a couple of really interesting lineups. So similarly, we threw all the Chelsea players into a stack because I'm not really sure how it's going to go. But they're in All Star Division 3, so really, what's the worst that could happen here? I mean, come on, they could do something great, and maybe we just get a promotion out of that. But we got quite a bit going on. I'm super excited to go watch all the highlights of the Champions League, and maybe I'll be able to catch a game tomorrow. They're on during the workday, but we'll absolutely see if we can watch. As always, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll be crafting more cards soon. Peace.